Hi, Julian. I'm Mike Abiola, the editor-in-chief African Voice newspaper. We have a digital arm. We've also got the print edition, and it's been going since 2001. Let me congratulate you on this innovative money transfer scheme that you've introduced. But there tends to be so many now competing for the attention of users. What will distinguish Xoom? If you please introduce yourself and tell us what's the uniqueness of Xoom.
Mike, thanks so much for having me on. It's a real pleasure to meet you. For your audience, I'm Julian King. I am the general manager of PayPal's Xoom money transfer business that we're introducing here in the UK today. Really delighted to be able to talk to you about PayPal's new Xoom service that makes it easier and faster and more affordable for immigrants here in the UK to send money back home. We serve 130 countries around the world, including 34 in Africa. It's a special service because we offer a range of disbursement options from deposits to bank accounts, cash pickup, and reload or recharge of mobile phones. But it's also important because we offer a very fast service. We know that immigrants here work very hard. They sometimes work long hours, odd hours, sometimes multiple jobs, and they just don't have the time to go to high street locations or even use digital services that might be available but take a long time or are not available on weekends to answer calls. And so PayPal's Xoom service, it's in our name, Xoom, is very focused on making it fast to send money home. If you could be on a bus, you could be on your living room couch, and if you need to send, if you get that phone call, which I know we've all received at some point, that says, I need money now, in just a couple of clicks or a swipe on the Xoom app, money will be on its way, and in many cases it will be deposited in minutes, for example in Nigeria. And beyond that, we will give you an update on the status of that transaction via SMS, push notifications in the app, and we have call centers that are always open to answer any questions that you might have.
For the corridor that we serve, especially readers within the Nigerian, West African market,
Yes.
East African corridor, most of the transfer companies are beginning to realize it's not just about sending the money. They want to see what's the added service they're giving to their people. So I want to ask you, how do you intend to engage with this corridor, the African market, and what corporate social responsibility do you have in place as part of giving back?
Sure. As PayPal has a long and enduring commitment to supporting communities around the world, in wherever they may be. And so that's the first answer, is that as an enterprise, we've been doing this for a very long time. PayPal is there when disasters occur, wherever they may be, helping communities. With the introduction of the new Xoom service from PayPal, we aim to provide a complete solution to make it easy for people to send money P2P here in the US, to send to PayPal people who have PayPal accounts abroad, but we know that some people want money sent directly to bank accounts or for cash pickup, or they want to be able to buy things abroad. And so PayPal provides a complete solution to people both here as well as on the African continent.
Can I then ask, what's the maximum limits in terms of transfers that individuals can send using your transaction?
Today, the maximum transfer size is £8,800. We're always looking, however, to expand that, and so we would expect that over time that number would rise.
Would senders require special identification to send 8,800?
We run a risk-based approach to managing the movement of money to protect everyone involved in the transaction. And so depending on what you're sending, we may ask additional information, but we try to be not intrusive, and we use electronic ways to verify people's identity wherever possible and get out of their way when trying to make a transaction.
And the last question again is to ask you to re-emphasize, how do you intend to engage with the African market?
We intend to let people know about the service by working with the African media as a whole. We're already doing so, and we expect that we'll be running commercials and advertisements in community media so that the African diaspora knows about the service.
Let me congratulate you once again and wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great.
Can I